Hello trader, welcome back to my channel. Another day, another session. Today is the 15th of June 2020, and what I'm looking at the moment, like looking at S&P 500. Just finished my trading on S&P 500 contract feature, and I'm looking very interesting pattern here on a daily. Basically, we're looking at getting out of the channel. We have support here, one, two, and it's confirmed that here it's actually doing a pattern for us, one, two, three. And it's keep going up, then coming back down, strong momentum down. You see that candle is very strong momentum. It's quite interested, very interesting candle. And since then, this candle we really didn't really get up again. Since then, a few days after, we tested maybe 40%, and we broke below. And we opened this morning with a gap overnight session, went all the way down to 966 level. We'll come back up to retest that channel again. That's in my opinion retesting the breakout. We didn't really close the gap yet. We'll go back to 1 hour, and here you go. That's the gap. So this is the gap here. It's not filled yet. It's empty, and we look like we're coming about to close the gap. In my opinion, I think it's going to be maybe 50% of this gap, and we will start descending down. And don't see S&P 500 really want to go back up, because it looks like a lot of investors just exit their positions at these highs. I thought maybe it will continue back up. No, but the news was a little bit strong of possibly second coronavirus peak or wave, whatever I want to call it. But that's where we are now. And we have a green day on Friday, but we see that rejection here. I don't think that will be higher than that. I think that is going to just stick around here, retesting. Probably overnight we'll see more momentum down. So the sentiment is risk off, and is confirmed by this big giant candle here. And we saw that previously, something similar to it. Let's see the same size, up momentum, same size, only up momentum here, and down momentum, of course, coming back up again. All is a bubble. I've been talking about that for a while. It's a big bubble, and it's going to explode sooner or later. That's the first stage. We just have a retracement, and today, Monday, just the hub of going back up. I don't see this is a very valid support. It could just hold for a while, which we did here, one, and we broke below it, two. Let's see if that actually successful breakout by seeing what's happened before the session close today. If we go down again below this level, below this low, and we close, then probably the next day is going to be a big day up to this level here. And I'm looking ultimately to 250 to hold for now, if we were looking for wave 2 to continuation back up. But if it's not, this level is going to break, and we'll continue for the next. So the first level look like is wanted to hold for a little bit. Be patient with trading, and if you trade intraday, only trade in a low time frame, and between 5 minutes and 1 minute. That's my trade is on future. For example, one example here, I enter at confirmation just above this high, then I will take only 2 point to 3 point, up to 5 point maximum. If it goes with me, yeah, that's great. If it's not, I exit as soon as I get covered by break even, or 2 to 3 point. Pips or point is a point in future, pips in Forex. So it looks like we have momentum up, one, two, three, another push four here from the breakout here of one, two, maybe when we go another one, three, then we'll see sell start to take place. After three peaks of the breakout, we should see retracement or profit taken. Right? Let's move on. So that's that. In my opinion, that's still risk off. Just to make it clear for everyone, that's still risk off in play. Is only retracement to continue for continuation of the trend down. The reason being, as I said here, we out of the channel now. We out here, right there. We're retesting it back after we push back down. So this is just a swing low, swing high, and we'll continue. That's a bigger time frame. If we go to low time frame, we can see that very clearly. We'll be looking for a major move. From here to here, we'll come retest. We'll be looking for another major move equal to this move. Okay. Gold. Very interesting to see gold going down as well. Today, gold is down a little bit, but because of S&P 500, of course, they're doing retracement. The same goes here. Remember, Forex is moving in waves. Risk on, risk off, risk on, risk off. And if his momentum is down, risk on, risk off, risk on, risk off, risk on, risk off. You know what I mean by doing this is if his momentum is up, then when it's up, risk on, is down, risk off in each currency you're trading. But overall, the main one is still risk off because of the coronavirus and what's happening in US now, and the economy is just a few companies actually pushing the S&P 500, the biggest giant ones, but not the whole market. We're still underwater, to be honest, because a lot of businesses been bankrupted and all stuff. The reality is bad, but they keep printing money, and that's why the stock is up, which is just a few companies really pushing the stock up. Gold, you see that we just pushed through the 20 moving average. We'll come back up above the 50% of the whole candle. That's indication of resistance to go down. We held here, went up 50% as I talked about on my Friday or weekend analysis. So we can see that momentum is 50% and we jumped, just bounced from there. We're above the 20 moving average. Your goal is to see that if it's above the 20 moving average, probably momentum will continue back up. And that will indicate S&P 500 will go more down. We're looking at Bitcoin now. You see by Bitcoin broke below this level. We're still looking for this box we talked about before. We're still inside there. We're looking coming back down here. Momentum start to slow down. Maybe we'll have another wave up and probably continue back down, because if that's the case of risk off, dollar, it will be strong a little bit, and not a little bit. If it keep going down, then maybe momentum will continue more down. If you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe and like and leave a comment and ask me questions if you don't understand anything what I'm saying. I'll be happy to answer you by reply or via one of my videos. So far we see that up, coming back down now. We're over the 50%. We broke below it and we're like kind of retracement to continue down. If you go low time frame, you can see more momentum. See held for a while here, 4 hours. We'll break below it, come back retest and continue back down. Come back retest this level here. Now let's see if it's going to actually come back to retest 20 moving average, or is actually going to break above it, come back for another wave, or is actually going to go down. So look for daily, 4 hours, 1 hours. It will give you more picture where we are, what we're trying to do. Look at oil now. I see that oil hit the 61 Fibonacci, and we'll start to see ABC, and we hold the 20 moving average at the moment on the daily. So looks 2 weeks here, very interesting. Let's see that is going to actually hold for another leg up and continuation down, or it's going to be strong momentum. So far I can see the momentum is not that strong. Okay, the momentum is really strong, guys. See that broke below this one angle. There's a small channel inside here. We broke below it and we stayed flat below this level, and we tested 20 moving average. So we have some forces here try to push the market up, and some seller try to push the market more lower. So far, who's winning? Looks like the seller is taking over. The last couple days, Friday and Monday today, you see that the seller is trying to push, and let's see how the session is going to close today. So your eyes should be on the session close today if you're oil trader. See whether or not we'll actually continue down a little bit. Then after that, we will see more momentum down to this level, which is about $30. I think we're going to see about $5 from here. Probably going to take a couple days to come back test the 30. We're going to go for the 30 first, and after that below. We can see that strong level here and here, the all together in one zone. So if whether or not sees the zone is going to be interesting to bounce from, and we'll have another wave to start building our channel. Then we will see whether or not we want to go down again or not. Because the strong momentum from the bottom here was zero, come back up, probably see one push down before we actually go up. Could be halfway, could be all the way to 80%, maybe more or less, we'll see. No one knows the future, but only trade what you see. I can see that we translate into a down momentum, because we have one strong one day here, the following day, 3 days we will back up. We have one day here, 2 days is still down there. So look left for structure, and that's what we're looking for here, and a strong level as well, but not very strong. Just one swing here and two, and we'll continue down, pull back. Even this is the stronger momentum, pull back up, couldn't really take it, and we pushed all the way down to zero, even below zero. But for forex is zero. For future it was like $40 minus $40. So future is different, guys. Okay. Let's move on. Dollar index, you see that we pushed and we held here for now. I think that's just momentum, held momentum. There's no strong sell. I don't see any strong sell happening today. Just indecision. I think that will continue back up at least to the 20 moving average to retest this level, and that will work out with me because I'm short on pound yen still and short on euro USD. I'm short on this too. Make the Y properly. So short on this too, and I'm long on pound Aussie. Still in the trade. I've got some in profit here, in profit for all of them. But I'm waiting for the big push, which is when the dollar index retesting the 20 moving average and above. Then what possibly happen from this level here? I think this is a level is gonna hit possibly very soon. Probably gonna come inside this zone here. We have one level here who broke through with no resistance whatsoever. So I'm gonna remove this away. Is not interesting anymore. I think what we're looking for now, because the trend is looking like want to change up, we'll see that is going to hold here after we have pullback already. Probably tomorrow we'll see momentum to 20 moving average, another small one to probably continue back up the following day. Then from there we'll see by big candle rejection, or will be slow momentum like this one, indicating that momentum is still in the market. For me, 1, 2, 3. Then we will see small one and we'll continue back up. Euro USD, as I said, I'm short. He pushed back up again. I'm still in the trade. I've got a couple of positions open here. I should have taken some on Friday, but I didn't because I was expecting a gap, which is indeed was a gap. But looks like we just pushed back up. But look like the whole body's been rejected. Almost there. I think we're gonna close the day lower. We're gonna go low. So that's where my profit is. I take profit at this level. I'm not gonna wait for the 11. I'll wait only to come back below this one. Then I will reassess, see whether or not to stay. Take 50% off, and I will retrail my stop for the other one. I could have re-enter again, but I don't want to put too much risk on this. Leave it to play. So far, we see that one push up, try for a second one, failure, and we'll come back below the breakout. We're inside this breakout the day we actually went through strong momentum, and we below it now. We went below it. So what I'm looking for, another candle down today. Probably is going to be that one to push down. We have 3 in a row red. It looks like we're going to translate to red candle today. If that's so, that'll be great. I'll be exiting. I will be watching for any retracement. Could be small, could be this one. All these blue lines is my level to re-enter, and I will be shorting one more time for measure move. Okay. Pound as well moving with euro. Of course, dollar gets some weakness, but let's see if his S&P 500 indeed want to come back up or not. If it's not, then dollar will get strong again by the end of before the end of the session tonight. If that's the case, probably going to see all these 3 candles will build up as a momentum down. If we see the third one down, my expectation is to see some bounce here, strong momentum bounce up, then we'll be looking for another wave down. Okay. I'm moving on quickly. I don't want to make this video long. Pound yen, as I say, as you can see, my actually profit at 32 and a half, maybe above it a little bit, somewhere here. But we're not far now. I shorted from here, and I reshort again at this level, and I have 2 positions as well, equal to Euro USD. I'm trading both at the same time because I know that the stock is going to be risk off, and that's why I'm taking advantage of risk off momentum to continue down here. So just push strong momentum really with no big retracement, except that one which has been rejected. The following day open with a gap, and we're trying to close, but we closed the gap already here, but not an S&P 500. That's indicating that yen is still strong, and we're probably gonna push lower. I'll be exiting here, reassess for any pullback, probably around the 220 moving average. If we go down here, retest the 20 moving average again, and we're probably going to go lower. But I'm just sort of taking my first trade because I don't want to keep risk on the table. Just like any algorithm, I would like to keep my risk low. And if his opportunity become available to exit, I will be exiting for another wave back down. I'll re-enter again. Okay. Bound Aussie. See that bound Aussie is kind of consolidating here. Aussie still holding some strength because of the stock is unsure. But as soon as the stock start to push another leg down, probably gonna see weakness on Aussie and probably gonna retest this level. I'm still long. My first target here, the second target will be around this level. I think we're gonna reach it. My stop loss just below there. If I'm wrong, I will be losing some, but I already have some other trade to recover my losses if that's the case. If risk off, continue, we will see this momentum up. If risk on wants to hold a little bit, we will see it here as well. So that's my meter for S&P 500 as well, whether or not Aussie is getting strong or weak. If Aussie start to getting weak and yen is getting strong, that's indicating that already money been transferred between stocks all the way to cash or safe haven assets. Okay, so the still holding here is not very interesting pattern because there's both of them strong or weak. They come on the same play, and that's why we're not moving forward. Happened here before and having a few days here, but the momentum go up and come back down. As you can see, strong momentum up. This is real, guys, by the way, is not fake one. Momentum really went up for like 1,000 pips and come back down. So my 20 moving average, it will tell me more. Hopefully today we will continue back up. If S&P 500 won't really go down, at least we test here. We have a small wick, probably another pullback, and continuation back up. Bound New Zealand is strong, but bound, if New Zealand start to get in sideways, waiting for action from the other side of the pair itself is a pound, probably pound will push up. That will be great. Some bound news. Remember, there's some bound news happening on Wednesday. I think it was Tuesday about interest rate. So stay tuned for that. Before you open new positions, make sure you everything is calculated correctly. If it go against you, then you know how much you're gonna lose. If you go in your direction, you know when you take your profit. Okay. So same thing going here. See that New Zealand is a little bit stronger than Aussie, but what we see interesting here, we bounce, we didn't really break this low. We'll come in the middle of the range. There's a range here, 1, 2, and we're right in the middle. So what I like to see, at least come back retest halfway and continue back up. If that's the case, that's mean bound becoming strong, and probably interest rate will be helping that to work out for it. So stay tuned for that. CAD as well, we push down, coming back up now. Very interesting to see that because oil, of course, my expectation is to continue back up more because of oil weakness, at least to these levels. Let me mark that levels now so we don't get confused. The first one here, we'll add it now. And let's get another one here. Let's see if we're going to come back up a little bit more here to these levels or not. I think we're just holding above the 2 moving average, or we'll just keep waving around the moving average until we break through. Either can be a failure and continue back down. All that will happen after the interest rate. Every investor waiting at the moment in UK to see whether or not we will have a good interest rate or not. If it's not, then you will see it in the market. It will be printed in the market. You don't have to wait for any news. We will see the momentum up or down. Okay. Okay, guys, I think this is it. Thanks very much. And if you're new to this channel, subscribe, like, leave a comment, ask me questions. I'll be happy to answer. And good luck for today. Safe trading. I'll see you tomorrow. Talk to you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.